The town of Silvino Lubos. Only connected by road 2 years ago. It maintains its magical energy. Life in the barangay is a celebration of simplicity, harvesting root crops and hunting for frogs, shrimp and crabs in the river.
Good afternoon and welcome to the province of Northern Samar. So I've just been in Eastern Samar for 2 weeks. It's been really awesome, but now I'm just going to continue my loop around the coast. Still on the east coast for now. We're going to cut inside around Lawang and we're going to head inland again. Let's see how it goes. It's going to be cool. Let's get on the road. This is Gamay, by the way. I've been to Gamay before. It was awesome. The ocean's so strong right now. This road really is up against it. There's steep mountains on my left and on my right. The ocean facing northeast, bearing the brunt of the northeastern monsoon. I love this coast. Here in Palapag, the road goes 2 ways. It used to only go this way towards where the wooden boats were. That, of course, me and Kumar took Kulas's car on a couple of years ago. But a year after that, the bridge opened. And this bridge means that you see trucks now. Because everyone can travel without the expense and without, well, in the case of trucks, they're actually able to cross over to Kataraman, going towards the other side of Northern Samar. Now, there's a full loop around Samar Island. Nope. Dini. Salamat nong. Salamat. There's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. So now they're fixing all the approach roads. Hey!
The road passes inland, avoiding the swampy lowlands.
Is this it? I don't know if this is the one. Is this Samora Bridge? Or is that it? I don't know. There's another one there.
The answer, of course, is none of the above.
I was wrong. This is the Samora Bridge.
And 15 minutes away, we're back on the old North Coast Highway.
Here in Pambuhan used to be the jump-off point going to where I'm going today in Silvino Lubos. The wooden boats are still there because they serve some of the smaller barangays along the route. But Silvino Lubos itself now has a bridge. Aye! Yeah!
These barangays of Mondragon have been connected for years, but the next part of the road is new, carved out of the forest that separates the town of Silvino Lubos from the coast.
We're really in the forest now. Wow. Abaca, right beside the road. It grows in the forest naturally. They look like banana trees, they're not.
Here, sights suddenly appear from the forest.
Oh, wow. Welcome to Silvino Lubos. Yeah, wow.
The Sulong Bridge and the Subat Bridge were major parts of the construction of this road.
This was inaugurated 16th of June 2023. Very newly.
And at the second one, Silvino Lubos Poblacion suddenly appears.
Here we are, I think. You can see that this was built before. This is very steep. Boom, 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 boom. Where am I? I'm lost. Honestly, I'm lost.
But once I'd figured out that the municipal hall and church were on top of the hill in the middle of town, everything became easier to figure out. And I wish I'd filmed the videoke that evening, which ended early as we were up before dawn the next day, to witness the stunning sea of clouds from Isla de Solong. As light started to seep through the sky, they took me back to the boundary of the municipality, where a statue of wild deer that can still be found here is being constructed.
There is a giant deer statue on the way into Silvino Lubos. Good morning. The sun is rising behind me. No human should be awake at this time, however, it's very, very nice.
Celebrating the town's marvellous position inside the forest, its isolated location allows wildlife to thrive, making it one of the few places to still see wild deer. And returning back to Poblacion once more, the magic of the fogs remained. Standing like a hill station, though only 100 meters above sea level, the cold was palpable and very pleasant.
So after earlier, I decided to go back to sleep for a little while. So now in the middle of the day, but it feels like 23 degrees. It's perfect. It's nice to walk around and up this little hill in the middle. This town, like Ipapad, is at the confluence of two rivers. The difference is, there's a big hill in the middle of this one. And I love this municipal hall, which is on top. The executive hall looks like a castle, which is awesome. That's the hill I decided to ride up yesterday. Incredibly steep. And I saw this church. I keep seeing this church, so I'm gonna have a look at it. It's also on top of the hill, with the municipal hall, legislative, that word, and there's the church.
I found out this church is over 100 years old, and the peaceful atmosphere inside really is representative of this town.
I'm trying to figure out which road goes where, because I got very, very lost yesterday.
And then I came across this mural, depicting what I guess was the way of life here.
I like this, it tells you a lot about how life is.
After lunch, I went to check out rural life for myself.
I might go sliding to infinity. Oh. Oi. They're taking a motorbike down the river. I decided against that, and I'm going to wander, because I like to walk, lose some weight. We're going to one of the barangays that's kind of close by. Cababayogan, I think it's called. I've totally forgotten now.
Okay.
What's that?
But it's dead already.
I hope so.
In the wet season, this river's navigable. For now, it's just motorbikes or on foot. Welcome to Barangay Cababayogan.
Hi!
May video na ako.
The chicken objected to them showing us our dinner choices.
Tinataas.
I have my security escort going to get some palawan, which we saw a couple of videos ago. We were just back there looking at the native chickens here. The feathers are really different. The legs are bigger too. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see. Hindi? Okay. Somewhere in this undergrowth, the root of these giant leaves is palawan, pronounced differently to the island province. Ay, the kawan leaf.
No. The steam.
The stem. The stem. The obos. The obos. Digging out this 3-year-old root is not an easy or quick task.
Kamera.
15 minutes later, stage 1's complete.
Underground.
Now they just have to get to the root crop. But there's a much larger piece inside here. And they get bigger still. Yeah. And as long as they replant the remains right away, it'll grow back again.
Surprise!
I couldn't figure out what this was, but they'd also cooked the palawan in preparation for the next stage. Babayo? Babayo. Babayo ang babayo the palawan. Babayo.
Babayo, palawan.
Now my assistants are coming with me and we're gonna do something with babayo the palawan. I have no idea what that is. I don't have any idea. I don't even know where they've gone now. Oh, there. Okay. Babayo. Babayo in English.
I don't know.
I'm gonna babayo. Pound.
Palawan.
Oh.
Hi, hello.
Would you like to try it?
It's hot.
No, it's cold. So how was the gesture?
Tastes like palawan.
So parang nasa Palawan ka na ngayon.
El Nido. So while the palawan is ground, the pilot gets the coconuts, which will be added later.
Kabalo di ay ka.
Kabalo ko. This process also takes time. I am Babayo Ing. Babayo Ing the Palawan.
Palawan, that's Palawan.
I am creating a beach in Palawan. Okay na? Not yet? Sige! Yan. Ayos. Pwede ba? Uy!
Kaya pa?
Kaya pa.
Kaya.
It's now so sticky that it's very difficult to do.
Naglupak na ang kamot. Yugol, pag-last na. Yugol. Next.
As night fell, the kids started teaching me more words I didn't know the meaning of.
Takore. Saldermos.
Salderos.
Saldero.
Then it's time to add the shredded coconut meat and mix.
It's done.
Malakas.
Malakas. Sino Malakas?
Ako.
Oh, Malakas mo!
Meanwhile, the native chicken had been cooking.
Saging.
Testing going on.
They call this the wild chickens. And it comes apart more easily, but it's gamier. There's a lot more flavour in it. Wow. Partly the product of my own labour. This palawan's softer, and that coconut really makes it better. That's awesome. It's like almost like a dessert. Wow. Hunting here is pretty straightforward. They just use this two-pronged tool to catch shrimp. They're also searching for frogs and crabs along the river.
Kagang. Ay, kagang.
Gagang.
It takes precision to catch. But we haven't found any frogs yet. That wire's for his headlamp, by the way. There's no electricity involved. But don't worry, these guys are safe. As is Kermit. Most of the catch is shrimp. Sometimes they even have to move rocks, but they'll do what they have to do to get a catch.
Oh, garing pati. Ay, kagang dako ho. Ato kagang huyat tidak kagang ako. Ito garing kuha isike.
At the edge of the river, the frogs hide in the rocks, and we've caught one. Then one of the guys spotted another one. They've been doing this for years, and it's part of their food source.
Ani? Kira. Dami.
Traditional pulutan. We planned to cook these several ways, including in coconut milk. But then it was 10 PM and that didn't quite make so much sense anymore. So we just fried them in oil. The shrimps actually almost looked like crayfish, and the frog's legs looked like this. But rest assured, they were delicious. And after midnight, a huge haul turned up from who knows where.
Bye. Bye-bye.
This morning, the sea of clouds is up above us. A nice little community. But for now, let's head back to the main town, which is also very, very small. Along the way, we met a guy bringing crafts for his family. The peace and the serenity I found here all along, even with the modern noises of the poblacion, are still here, in the fog, this morning. So many more raw moments coming up from the town itself next time.